Best record in the NBA.
I mean,
#1
they
seed
look
so
hot
far.
right now. They look a lot better than what we thought they were going to be after 2.
Yeah, and I think the interesting thing is it's kind of been a catalyzing effect for this team. You know, they lose that game against the Cavs. They lose the next game after Hayward goes down. They're 0-2. It seems like this kind of brought them together a little bit. Other guys know that they need to step up. So guys like Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum kind of getting thrown into the fire. And, you know, I think Hayward mentioned this in his blog. Experience is the best thing in the NBA, just getting out onto the court. They've been great defensively. That's been a big key for them. And Hayward talked about this too. He's really excited with how they're playing defense. They actually lead the league in points allowed per game, only 93.8 points per game. So they're looking pretty strong in the defensive end. Obviously, a lot of different contributors. Kyrie Irving starting to hit his stride a little bit. So yeah, it's so far. Obviously, you know, 8 games into the season, we don't want to get too excited, crown them the Eastern Conference champions, but it's going well so far.
Well, you talk about their defensive play. I was at the game. I was in the locker room after they beat the Kings. Jaylen Brown was asked about rebounds and said, you know, you guys are doing so much better this year than you were last season. Do you think that that is a huge part in how you guys are playing? He said yes, and then he talked about how they're playing older than they actually are.
Yeah.
Do you know the average age for the team?
I actually looked up the Cavs' average age, so we can compare.
So what's that?
The Cavs' average age is 30.1.
Okay, the Celtics, 24.4.
It's crazy.
Crazy, and they are playing
6
a lot
years.
older than they are.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, they have to because they're going up against all these older teams.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Brad Stevens also yesterday said that Marcus Morris is trending in the right direction. People were expecting to see him kind of make his start against the Kings. He did not. Brad Stevens says he is traveling. They are now on a road stretch. They're playing Oklahoma City, Orlando, and Atlanta. So Marcus Morris will be there. Do you expect to see him play, or do you just think he's making the trip?
I think we'll probably see him at some point. Obviously, can't know for sure, but I think we see him some point before they come back home. It looks like I think he scrimmaged with the team. It had a pretty positive scrimmage, so things are trending in the right direction, like you said. I think it's a good sign that things are going so well without him, but you know, this is kind of, they are stretched a little thin.